There we go. We're back. Sorry about that. OBS crashed and it just took a little while to come back to life. Anyway, where were we? I think I was about to do pork. Oh no, I did venison. You're good. Three. Hey, Mini T. Sorry about that. So, Mini T, how are you enjoying Dreamlight Valley anyway? Because it sounds like your mum kind of roped you into it. Are you actually legitimately enjoying it, or just one of those games that's just fun to play with you two? Was it 8, 12, 13? Are you always going to call him an ET? Pretty much until I forget. The joys of ADHD, it's a bit of a lottery to know what sticks in the old noggin. So, it's a mini T today. If I remember to do it tomorrow, it will probably stick. But if I don't remember to tomorrow, or I have to like constantly remind myself to call her that, then it'll go away. So just embrace it for what it is. This is my third time trying to play it. Got bored living in characters, so I stopped playing. I think the key to it is one, don't take it to don't stress about it. Just play it real casually, and also just play like watch a stream or something like that, or do something else while you're doing it, like watching TV or something like that. I find that's probably the easiest. Like I don't know if I could play this without streaming at the same time now. It feels real weird when I'm not doing it, just because I feel like I should be doing something else, you know? But I could be just, that could be my crazy. I think there's more to do with my ADHD crazy. But that's what I find, just don't take it too, don't stress too much about it. And I think that's where a lot of people get hung up on. Oh god, I used a lot of butter. Yeah, I didn't use a lot of butter. Butter. Saying it like an American. Butter. Right, there we go. What's that? 8, 16, 20, 22. Buy butter. We're probably gonna need to buy a lot of butter. She has ADHD and OCD like me. Well, this game is probably going to drive you a bit crazy, but I think the key to it is just take it slow and realize that you're not supposed to be completely up to date. That's the point of the game. I'm just a crazy person that I like to be all up to date and tidy with it. Take time with it. And plus, you can always just chill out here and while you play as well. I like to think that the stream is more like a radio rather than just a how to play the game. Because you definitely shouldn't play like me. Oh, a lot of eggs. I think it's all the souffles that I make. Because I find souffles, the reason why, and I've said this many times for people that have hung around the stream long enough, the reason why I do souffles is all the ingredients you can buy. You don't need a farm or anything like that. So it just means you can always access it. You don't need to wait for something to grow or anything like that. You can just buy it all and then have it all on the fly. What's that? Math again. Wait, how much butter did I have? We have about the same. My brain is slowing down. It's taking even longer to do these. Eggs. It's also irritating that you can have a bunch of materials saved up and a single quest depletes your stash. Mum's been helping me with materials because I can't just keep them all. I just can't keep them. Well, this is why why my storage is the way they are. But I mean, that's the point of Dream Teams, right? It was supposed to solve that issue. It doesn't really work if it's not working. But once you get your storage islands, or however you want to do your storage, it does make your life a lot easier. Flush eyes. What was ambrosia? Cheese. My girlfriend's favorite food. Cheese. So I'm starting to think everyone in Britain is obsessed with cheese. Wallace, Wallace and Gromit didn't help with that one. Milk. Working on Tiana's quest right now. Nice. Yeah, I mean, because you'll be experience, and also one thing that I don't know if you'll appreciate there, Mini T, is I'm gonna just try and say it as much as I can so I can ingrain it in my brain. Is you're playing the game the way that me and probably your mum didn't experience it, because a lot of the characters that you're just unlocking weren't available to us when we first originally started playing. So you're probably going through a very different experience than everybody else. Like Tina is a good example of that. She was introduced later in the cycle of the game. So I just unlocked her straight away, but you're actually doing it in the process of playing the whole game with not everything unlocked. So it's a much different experience than you're having than your mum. And also you'll be completing quests without stuff stored, which is different as well. So you're definitely having a different experience than we would. And I do envy that, because I mean the only way to have that experience is to wipe your game, which is kind of shitty. There's some milk. There you go. Because I would love to play from the beginning again, just to remind myself, or just to see how it is, like just doing the game nowadays. Alright, so I clearly missed a lot. I'm going to get rid of the green. Where was it? So I'm going to show you what I've got from my spreadsheet. And so what I do over here, and this is basically, so I've basically filled in everything. There's a few gaps, and I don't know how I've missed them, but we're going to work out how I missed them. So what I'm going to do is on my fancy spreadsheet, what I've done is it's color coded. So the minute it changes and I've got enough, so let's say Algrave, let's say I've got enough of it, right? And it's red at the moment. So it's red, it's got 512 that I need. But if I did have a full stack, it would turn green automatically. And that's how it all kind of works there. So what I do, if it's green, it means I don't need them. So if I can filter out, filter reds only, but it filters the whites as well. Those should be red. It will also tell me which ones I've forgotten. Looks like I just forgotten ring squash. You know what would be easier actually? If I go left to go, I'll sort it. There we go. Oh, wrong way. There you go. Filter it that way. I've missed some here. But yeah, it tells me how much I've got. So I've got all those done. All these are green. So it's just these ones up here. And my conditional formatting is wrong. Where's my conditional formatting? This is me getting all nerdy now. Where's my conditional format? Oh, there, conditional formatting. If it's exactly 50, turn it red. And that should do it. Yep, those are now red. Alright, anyway. So the ones I missed was my seafood ones, but then lettuce and ring squash. Where are those? Because I would have thought I would put them... Yeah. Where did I put them? Oh, here. Ah, of course. Alright, cool. Yeah, all those are done. Cool. So... I'll go check out the fish ones, which I'm not too fussed about, because those ones I guess I can fish out. I mean, they probably should be on my fish category. I don't know, should I put them in my fish category or food category? I mean, to be honest, you have to grind them out the exact same way, so they probably should be on my fish category. How about we do that? I'm going to put them on my fish category. We'll fix that later. Alright. And we'll get rid of those rows. Cool. Alright, now we have to sort it. Alright, well. According to this, the ones that we need the most of right now are fairy sprinkles, buttered mushrooms, and dill. Actually, we'll be able to filter by color now, because now I've solved it. Just go red only. Cool. Actually, we'll start at the top of the list, eh? I know most people don't care about this, but I find it fun. Alright. So, cauliflower. Is that right? Cauliflower. There's cauliflower is the first one off the ranks that I need to do. I want to check if my spreadsheet works. So we'll probably do food today, and we'll probably do all the other ingredients tomorrow. Depending on how far today we get. And then tomorrow as well, we'll probably do a bit of food, money grinding, and just get and set up the machine. Definitely set up the machine. Alright, so cauliflower looks like the first. Cauliflower, celery, and turnip. So let's do those. Now, the question is, have I got cauliflower planted? Because I don't think I've needed cauliflower for a very long time. Oh my god. Oh no. You know how I couldn't make that path, right? I just realized the path that I've got down right now is part of that path. I wonder. So currently I can't make that path, right? Yep, so currently can't make that path. Alright, well, how about I replace this path? But can I place the path in there? No, I can't. Alright. Place. Let's see if this works. It'll probably crash, right? That's not my luck. It's frozen at the moment. I can't wiggle the mouse. There we go. God, it's always like a gamble every time you do it. Alright, well, let's see. No, it's not unlocked. Alright, well, I'm going to keep this path. I'm angry at that path. Anyway, alright, so let's go to cauliflower. Is this cauliflower? No, that's melon. I don't think I've got any cauliflower planted. So, do I have any cauliflower in the chest? No. Alright. Well, let's go get cauliflower. So I should have a crop for everything, because with the star pass, it typically gives you a task like farm this, like farm orange things that grow in the ground, and then having a farm there just allows you just to smash that out. And sometimes it's a bit of a lottery of what it actually gives you. So having everything on the fly is useful. And plus you can top things up like I'm doing now. Enough. And I could be real crafty with it and do it this way. Done. Oh, I don't have a lot of mist. Sadly, I can't keep on doing that. Cool. Well, that's that. That has to grow. So how long does that take? Oh, I forgot cauliflower. Must be mean. Oh, cauliflower is the storybook Val one. Always thought it was the original one. 10 minutes. That shouldn't take too long. All right. Well, while that grows, let's work on the next one. Celery. Do I have celery anywhere? The problem is, I think that's the one thing I kind of wish they give us the ability to do is have a way to put up signs, because that's a leak, I'm pretty sure, because they're at risk of planting too much. But I don't think I've got celery. I don't think I have celery because I haven't needed it. Definitely seeds. Alright, celery. Is there any celery seeds? I'm sure there's a way to ABC it. I can't remember. Oh, sort that. Name. There we go. Knew there was a way. Alright, don't even celery on me. That's a leak. Where the hell did I put celery? If I do my bubble idea, this problem isn't a problem. But I don't do my bubble idea, so I'm an idiot. There it is. Probably not going to have enough, am I? No, I need a little bit more mist. Hold on. There we go. That's the celery done. I think I need that. Oh yeah. Keep that watered. Alright, next one is turnip. Crap, I don't know which... What does a turnip look like? Pretty sure it's these ones. Alright, do I have... I don't have a buddy with me, do I? Alright. So I should be able to smash this one out. Now what this is also doing, and this is the reason why I started this whole spreadsheet thing to begin with, is not only am I stocking up on vegetables and stuff that I don't have a full chest of, it's also possibly giving me memories that I can use. There we go, there's one. That I can use for the next star path. So that's ultimately the reason why I do this, is to make sure I have everything I need, but also make sure I get pop-up memories when they pop up. Now I won't need any more turnips after this. Or we still use that over here. I'll go get some more seeds. And that should do us for the turnips. There we go. Right. On those seeds. Next one off this is vanilla. So we'll quickly do a vanilla. Only mist. Mist is going to be quite important. But I haven't planted for so long, I forgot how to do it. So it looks like I only need... Well, I need 54 vanilla. So it'll probably be better for me to forge it with a forging buddy and with a pet. And it'll give us time for those over there to grow. Cool. Forging. No, I just need forging buddy. Hello. I swear there's two places you can get vanilla from. What's the other place you can get vanilla from? I think it's Storybook Vale. Oh, no, I should check it. Vanilla. Yeah, Mount Olympus, there it is. Alright. Well, I need a foraging buddy. Who's a good foraging buddy? Alright. Spell and no. Lady Stitch. Minnie Mouse Corella. Corella's there. Alright, we'll use Corella. Alright, so we need 54. Hopefully that to get a few. Actually, technically I only need 4. If it's underneath 50, I don't bother. Looks like Corella's bugged, but it's just a question. I haven't done a vanilla search for a while. I'm a little bit out of practice of finding it. Oh, account. Get rid of the mushrooms. Probably gonna need mushrooms anyway. Strapping people. There's gonna be just hours of this, by the way. But we'll go through the patch notes. Actually, after 8 o'clock in about 5 minutes. Where's all the vanilla? There it is. Yeah, you can barely see it. So this is a little tip that I used to do when I was like hard out grinding, is change the graphics to lower settings, and then you can see the spawns easier. Doesn't look as good, but you'll be able to see them a lot easier. And then, if you're doing something like me and going around and collecting them manually, but you also do have your machine, a little tip of like, if you unshoot, because it won't tell you once you've collected everything in the region. So what you could do is go to your machine and check how many you got left to find. And that just makes your life a little bit easier. So you're not just going around circles finding something that isn't there. So I have to move this because one behind here. And if you ever get desperate, you can always go in this mode and actually figure out where everything's spawned. I'm behind there. There's a lot of stuff behind there, but nothing I need. Any. Should be like 4 more, and I can't see any of them. Oh, there's one. How many have I got so far? I've got 30. That's actually a good chunk. Considering I only picked up 5, 30 is a good haul. It shows you how much the bonuses are given nowadays. How many have we got? So we've got 3 more. 3 more somewhere, which even my bird's eye view I couldn't see. This is annoying. Can I get behind there? Oh no, I can't. I don't think there's any behind there anyway. Problem is they may have spawned like right next to one of my storage things. Seeing it. Can't find it. I think 30 is good enough anyway. Oh, there's one. Let's quickly do this. Hopefully it gives me a little bit of mist that I can use. Alright. We'll make that good enough. Alright. And that should be all my vanilla done. Just wish I would have put it. Oops. Oh, at least that's 2 ticked off. Alright, what we'll do is let's find... Actually, how about we go... Oh, no, I didn't want to go there. Alright, we're going to go through the pets. I don't want to go there. I actually want to go to the Hercules area. It's only right we talk about the Hercules stuff in the Hercules. Let me just make this a little bit. One last second. I'm just sorting something out. As boring as it is. Adult things. I'm gonna send you a message, you're like, oh crap, I need to do that real quick. On. Mm. Alright, that's all done. Anyway, let's do the patch notes, hey? What's the quickest way to farm iron in the valley? I've been going to forest and glade, then forgotten lands, the plateau, the wilds. I would stick with the forest and the glade. Oh, actually no, you'll get gold from there. I was gonna say the frosted heights, but no, I'd say forest and glade. Forgotten lands they give you gold, so yeah. Um, oh, actually, yeah, plateau, plateau, glade, forest. Do that as a routine because keep in mind it will respawn in the forest by the time you finish the plateau, so you won't need too many and just go in that rotation. That's pretty much the easiest way to do it. The easiest is the loose term. Make sure you got a buddy with you. Make sure you got leveled companions. That's the quickest way of doing it. Anyway, alright, so let's get a seat on. Can I sit on the throne? No, I can't sit on the throne. Of course I can't. Alright, we'll sit. We'll sit. We'll sit in this seat here. Feels like we should have Hades. Oh no, we've got Hades is over there. So let's get Hades with us because it's only right, and then we'll go through the notes. Alright, that little hangout spot we got going for the Hercules joint. Cool. Alright, well let's bring up the notes. Here we go. I'm gonna move the chat over here. Ooh. Chat over here so I can actually read what you guys say. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. So it's a hero's journey patch notes. Whoop, the bag fell on my lap. Sorry, getting comfortable. Alright. Hey, I hope you can see that. You guys can see all of that alright? Yeah, you guys can see it alright. Alright, cool. Hey, Valley Villagers. We're thrilled to have shared the first look at a hero's journey. Well, actually, how about we watch the trailer first? That would make a little bit more sense. This is really risky because you'll see what you normally watch. I just watch comedy. Dreamlight. There we go. Here we go. Hopefully, I don't know if you can hear this actually. Go to
our next free update, which is arriving very soon with a brand new realm, 2 heroic.
Oh, can you hear that?
Characters and some highly requested quality of life.
I'm pretty sure you can hear that.
So get ready to go the distance in a hero's journey. By stepping through the realm door, you'll arrive on a training island owned by the wise satyr Phil from Disney's Hercules. Although it appears to be darker. Could this be the realm weaver's work at hand? Join forces with Hercules from Disney's Hercules to reach the gods by any means necessary and unlock special abilities, allowing you to traverse the forest, piece together the defaced mosaic, and restore Phil's training island back to its former glory. By displaying your heroic wits, you'll then be able
I do like how they always make the character look like Courtney. I find that quite
to
funny.
invite Hercules back to the valley. And with a little extra convincing, Phil will join soon after.
So you get Hercules, then you get Phil. So that's the order.
Fighting this duo to join your valley, you'll be able to place Hercules' gorgeous house and get access to both Hercules and Phil's individual friendship quests and rewards, such as discovering divine strength and earning yourself a new battle attire befitting a hero, and learning the ins and outs of coaching with Phil, unlocking you a charming woodland satyr outfit. Still wanting more? Well, look no further.
See, if you look at the background, look at that kind of stuff. I can't tell whether that's part of the realm or stuff you can get, but that looks really cool.
As Greek mythology-inspired fashions and more will be arriving in the new Godly Glamour Star Path. Channel your inner deity and embrace your power with new radiant attires, and adorn your valley with new ancient furniture.
See, that's cool. I like that.
Creating an atmosphere fit
Oh, look at that. That would be cool.
for the gods. And of course, you must be sure to take a companion along on your quest.
And I think that's a dream star you can get for Hercules.
Some might suggest the new pink baby Pegasus. Arriving to the premium shop, this update is an all-new Hercules bundle featuring a new Athens-inspired building kit.
Whoa, look at that.
Herculean
so cool.
Villa house skin, and
the look at that. I like that house skin. I mean, the items are good.
Ability to summon a
it just
new
sucks
ally with
so
a new
expensive.
puppy companion. Switching from the world of gods to that of our princesses, also coming to the premium shop this update, welcoming the summer season, is a new glittering dress dream style for Ariel and blossoming castle house skin, along with the matching building kit, allowing you to create the castle of your dreams.
They really dive into these
Jasmine's
building
loyal
kits.
companion Raja will also be arriving to the valley in a new
The tiger looks odd.
companion bundle, bringing with him unique interactions with
noticed
both
that before. It
Aladdin
doesn't
and
look
Jasmine,
like the
special
show.
photo mode pose, a baby
the
tiger
movie.
companion, and an exclusive set of friendship rewards. Alongside these exciting new items comes both new and returning events to the valley for this update. Starting June 10th, the Dreamlight Parks Fest is back. Until June 30th, find and collect buttons appearing around your valley for a chance to earn all previous and new
I think that's a new one. The slinky one.
rewards. The wonder continues in the new Picture Pursuit event arriving to the valley on
Dave, where's my tip button? It should be in the chat. Oh, it should be in the description of the YouTube video.
July 15th through July 20th.
I think. Oh, it's not there anymore. Probably should add that. It should come up It says if you don't, you should be getting the message. Oh, it didn't transfer through. Hold on. I should fix that. The Nightbot, it didn't transfer over to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh, nope, that's me. I don't want to listen to me. I don't want to listen to me. There we go. Gonna get real trippy in a second.
During this event, you'll be able to complete daily quests from certain villagers where you must locate and snap photos of strange motifs appearing around the valley. By capturing a motif, you'll then be able to unlock it for continued personal use. Manage to collect them all, and you'll be rewarded with a new exclusive frame for photo mode. With all the exciting new content arriving to the valley comes some equally highly anticipated quality of life improvements. First, we're increasing the player level cap, now allowing you to increase your max level from the current 40 all the way up to level 50.
So that's interesting. So if you go back to the game, right? But in the game right now, you're at level 40. Like most people cap at level 40. I'm trying to think how to see it now. There's been so many changes. It's not something you go use much. Here it is. Yeah, there we go. It's right there, level 40. Now, it's interesting that they're changing this to 50. Don't know why. Maybe it's for the people that have OCD need a flat like 50. But that is a bit odd that they're changing that level cap. Not sure why.
Gaining friendship points and progressing through these levels, you'll also be unlocking new exclusive bewitching fashions and furniture items. Second, while in photo mode, we're providing a better way for you to get the perfect shot with your favorite villagers. Now, you'll be able to choose exactly where to place, what pose, and pause on the expressions you want your villagers to have in your photos. Next, Olaf's Grand Exhibition will also be opening.
I don't like dreams. Whoa, that's a lot. Well, thank you, Teresa. I'm gonna have to buy moonstones with it, but thank you. I really appreciate that. It's a little bit more than some moonstones, so I'll put that towards that. I really do appreciate that. You really didn't have to do that. But it's a good reminder that I should put the tip thing back. There's no point in fundraising if I can't fundraise. But yeah, I really appreciate it. I'll buy some moonstones in a second. Oh, yeah, I'll buy it in a second and just compensate myself with that money.
2 new rooms for you to complete based on the Forest of Valor and the Glade of Trust. And last but not least, we're happy to announce an all-new way to decorate your valley with decoration presets. These presets work alongside group mode introduced in the previous update, and will now allow you to select a section of your valley and save the items placed inside as a...
So just for context, so at the moment you can do it for your wardrobe. You set up presets, and that's what I do to switch. So apparently in here you're going to have a preset option just the same way as you do here. The problem is I don't think I would ever use it. I mean, I could load a preset for when making another storage area. I could just have that preset. I guess I might actually use it now. I'm starting to think of little applications for it.
Preset, empowering you to be able to remove, copy, and replace decorated sections with ease. Seems we've reached the end of this developer update. A Hero's Journey will release on June 3rd, and we hope you're excited. However, this update isn't...
Okay, I donate to your health fund. I can buy you moonstones. No, it's fine. No, I mean, you gave it a little extra, so I can put that to that pot.
The only thing to look forward to. We'd love to invite you to our extra special summer showcase, so stay tuned for more details, and we'll see you in the valley.
All right, so that's after I saw that trailer. Hopefully you're still seeing it. After I saw that trailer, I was a little bit disappointed of the lack of stuff. And so once the update came out, as you can see here, hopefully, yep, you can see it here. It reaffirmed my feelings on it. So basically it says, share the first look of Hero's Journey and a free update and the latest developer update video. Let's jump into the details of what to expect. In the Hero's Journey, you can travel to a new realm and meet a valiant hero, Hercules, from Disney's Hercules, along with the legendary mentor, Phil. You'll also be able to level up your experience with some highly requested improvements and exciting new feature. Disney Dreamlight Valley's A Hero's Journey update arrives on the 3rd of June, so that's this week. Details below. And so the first basically 3 here are just about the Hercules realm. Basically mentions the Realm Weaver again, so I'm assuming that we're going to have a tie-in with the Realm Weaver, and they're really building up towards that. But basically this is just all about Phil and his house and Hercules' house coming to the valley. Next one is about the Star Path, and so the interesting ones was the pink baby Pegasus, which we saw. I think I can't remember where we saw it here. We saw it. Where did we see it? We saw it in here somewhere. I'm not sure where in the Star Path. Saw it somewhere there. Either way, it was in there. Divine Glow Dream Style, so that's the Dream Style I was talking about. And the Olympian Cloud Mansion, which looks cool, but it's going to be expensive, as they always are, which sucks. I don't know what this means, just house style. I think someone messed up when they posted this, and this is supposed to be part of this sentence. So it's supposed to say the Olympian Cloud Mansion house style, and that's all supposed to be one. The Parks event is back, which is good. We do have a Parks Island, so it'd be cool just to revisit that and tidy it up a little bit. And then from the 15th to the 28th, embark on a new Picture Pursuit event, which, yeah, I mean, if you like that kind of thing. Problem is I'm going to have to do it to unlock lock the stuff, but yeah, that's all right. If you're into that kind of thing. Now, the rest of it is all premium shop stuff. Like this is all premium. This and this is all premium shop stuff. So when you look at the actual new content, it's not a lot. It's really basic and bare bones, which is a bit disappointing because you expected like other stuff. I noticed that also in here it doesn't even mention the additions to the museum. For some reason the museum isn't mentioned at all in the new content, which it is new content. I mean, you could. Oh, there it is. It's mentioned down there. But I'm surprised they didn't mention it here because that is definitely new content. But it feels very lackluster. Nothing about any multiplayer additions. Nothing like that. It's just purely just about Hercules and the premium shop and the events. And that's it. Which is a bit disappointing. I expected a little bit more, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right? Unlimited skips. So the updates will be in Dream Snaps at the moment. If we're just a little reminder, if you go to Dream Snaps here, and when you're actually voting, you can do a little skip button at the bottom. Eventually, once it loads, there you go. You can do a little skip button, and you only can do 10. So they're going to make that unlimited, which it's definitely a quality of life improvement that doesn't really have any effect. I'm still just probably going to do what I'm doing now. I'm just going to quickly get my 50 moonstones before I forget. Joys of ADHD. 2 more. Cool. All right. Cool. All right. Back to here. So, back to there you go. So decorating the presets. And again, as we just talked about, I think I'm not going to use it that much, but I think there will be a few things I could set up, such as for the storage areas, but I can't see myself using it too much. But we'll see. Olaf's Grand Expedition, A Hero's Journey. In A Hero's Journey, Olaf's Grand Expedition opens 2 new rooms, the Forest of Valor and the Glade of Trust. General improvements. Other general improvements to the Grand Exhibition, whatever the museum, include transparencies for needed items on each keyhole, a list of names for each item needed in the description section. Tracking keyholes now observe the backpack instead of a global storage. Okay, so yeah, that's right. Because before you could put them in if it was just in your storage, but now you actually have to have it in your bag. If a room is unreleased, there'll be a coming soon note. So if we quickly go to the museum. You know, the good thing about you donating, though, Teresa, is that, well, other than obviously the funds, when I really appreciative, is at the top on my heart transplant recovery number. It's actually a proper number now. It fixes when someone donates. So for the rest of the stream today, at least, it's going to solve my OCD. Anyway, so this is how it is at the moment. So these ones are closed. I'm assuming these are the ones that are opening. Yeah, that's the forest, and that's the glade. So those two will be opening. I notice there's like more up here, so they definitely have a plan for all this. And these ones are for all the other four. So basically what they're going to do is add a note here saying these are shut. Or these are coming soon. Olaf is sitting right here. What do you do when you talk to him? Yeah. I think it's just that he just does normal stuff. So yeah, that's what they're going to add to it. There's little coming soons in front of that. Which I'm interested to see what they're going to do. Because I did like the reward you get for the pet. This thing. That was a really cool addition. So I'll be interested to see what they do with the raccoons and with the crocodiles. I'm super excited to see them. I think that's what I'm most excited for in this expansion, along with Hercules, because one of my favorite characters. Anyway, go back to here. Cool. Photo mode. Villager poses. New photo mode options allow you to be more creative control when you want to strike a pose with your favorite villagers. Choose exactly how you want to place it. I think that's going to help a lot of people that get really into the dream snaps, because there are a lot of people, and including people that come here, that get really into it. Elizabeth, I think you're one of them as well. Yeah, really intense stuff with that. The problem with me is it feels like they got the stream snaps idea, and now think that's what everyone just wants to continue wanting. It's like the majority of people probably do the dream snaps just for the moonstones. But there's a good chunk that really like that kind of stuff, but after a while, it gets a little bit stale. So it's good that they're improving it, but there's only so much you can do with it. Camera views. In addition, we'll improve the long range and free view camera to give you more flexibility of the perfect shot. Okay, that'll be interesting to see. Interesting. Miscellaneous. Player level. Level up the new player cap, which is increasing from 40 to 50. Earn friendship XP and progress for even more levels to unlock exclusive fashion and furniture items. I think one of the things that I saw online about this was that perhaps the bar increases as well. So the bar in the top left-hand corner, that might actually be more. So that means a little bonus food and all that will last a little bit longer because that bar will be bigger. But we'll see. Critter schedules. To facilitate locating some rare critters in your valley, we've updated their schedules. I don't like this because it takes away how special they are. So if we look at some of them now, if we go to collections, we go to companions. What's a good one? Sunbird. The golden sunbird, is it? Orchard. This one here. It doesn't tell you the actual schedule, but it's just not here today. It's actually only for a few hours that's actually available for. But I get why they did it. I just don't like it. Now they're just changing it all day on whatever day it is. Don't like it. Anyway, Scrooge Store. In this update, we've improved the spawning odds for items that are not owned to have more of diverse options between Scrooge Store and the different villages. And better chances of seeing new ones from one day to another. That's a good change. I like that change. Because I remember when I was going for the Star Path, when you get the bonus rewards, you get the bonus rewards here. Where is it? Yeah, the vault rewards, these ones here, these chests, tend to give you an item that you always don't have. Because basically, if it's got a chest there, it means you've already got the item that's offering. But that chest will give you an item that you don't have. So I find that useful to try and fill out my library. And I think it's fair enough. If you're at in-game, you're typically... And if you're getting an item that you've already got, you should be getting something that makes it worth playing. Alright, we'll go back here. And the rest of it is the top bug fixes and all that stuff. I wonder if they've got anything about path. No, it doesn't have anything about the stupid path that's bugged for me. Ooh. Ooh. What's the path again called? It's going to be a mission to find it, isn't it? This game, man. This game. Difficult to find basic stuff. So where's the path? How do I find the path? And the crafting? Oh yeah, crafting. Here we go. Oh, road. Let's try searching road. No. Sinister. Nope. So it looks like the sinister brick road bug is still going to be broken for me. Great. Great. Anyway, yeah, a whole bunch of bug fixes. But to be honest, overall, very weak update. Hey, wet, boneless water. Hello, long time no see. Good to see you. I don't remember talking to you for a while ago. It must have been a while. How are you doing? Anyway, that's the update patch. I guess if anyone's got any comments, let me know. But I think we've gone through that enough. Tortured everyone enough with it. You followed me in November 20th, on 20th of November 2023. Wow. You followed me exactly 1 month before I ended up in hospital. 1 month of my normal life before everything went to shit. So, when was the last time you were at the stream, though? I guess that's a better question. When was what do you know about everything? Bro, that's right. That's alright, I got you. I know what you mean. What was the last update you had? Or have you not been... I know you had surgery or something. Last time I was here was in July 2024. Ah, okay. So you know about me living off a machine, and you know about me needing a heart transplant. So you're pretty much up to date. Nothing's really changed, other than the fact of it's now been 2 years and 6 months, or hi Yasmin, by the way. Been 2 years and 6 months, and they told me 6 months when I first got it. That's pretty much the only update.
You're just who I was thinking of.
And so at the moment, I just say that twice. I am saving money for a transplant recovery. Ideally, I want 12 months off work. And unfortunately, I don't qualify for any kind of benefits because of my particular condition that I have. So I could qualify for some benefits after the surgery if my income falls below a particular threshold over 12 months, but there's a good chance it won't. So, well, let's just say I would have to go back to work before that threshold would kick in. Alright, well first we'll harvest the cauliflower, right? The cauliflower, celery, and then asparagus. I'm surprised you're here, especially how I sacrificed Dinkum Day for Dreamlight Valley today. Thought you would have just gone, screw Dave. Sacrifice Dinkum for Dreamlight Valley. How dare he? More. I'm not happy about it. Well, I tell you what. I will make it up by saying that when Dinkum has their update, a update coming, I will make a whole week of Dinkum. So how about that? And that will be the new rule from now. If there's an update coming that week, we'll make that whole week that particular thing. Oh, I don't really need that. There we go. This should finish off all my celery and stuff. Finish reading a book. Yeah, it's been actually 2 books. Oh. I finished reading a book too. Read a lot of books. No one asked me about the books I read, and you know, who cares about the books I read? I don't know, you could read Dave. He says while reading that sentence. That's just hurtful, Yasmin. It's just hurtful. You know, some people, you know, care about their streamers. Some people watch streamers because they care about them. Oh, looks like I've just turned into a lol cow. Just made fun of. You know, you're gonna why don't make fun of the fact I've got a heart condition? How about that? Make fun of the fact that, you know, everyone looks down on me and that I park in the handicap spot and like, why is he parking the handicap spot? He's not even handicapped. Look at him walk around, and then I feel super guilty, so I stop parking in the handicap spot, even though I'm legally entitled to park in the handicap spot. And then I feel real conflicted about it. And then my girlfriend's like, just milk it. And I'm like, that's not nice. That's not what society has decided when it comes to having a disability park. And then I don't use it, and then I always have to walk for ages, and then I get really, really tired and exhausted, and then my girlfriend's like, well, maybe you should work out more. I'm like, that's not the problem. The problem is I have a broken heart. She's like, well, no, maybe you go on the treadmill a little bit more, and how about get out the house a little bit more? I'm like, getting out the house is bloody exhausting, so I'm really, really tired all the time, and it sucks, and I just want to cry. And she's like, well, you're not much of a man, I hate you. And then I'm like, I know. That's about that. Oh, book. What book are you reading? I just finished a book called Argument of Stone. Next book I'm going to read is called Nature's Night. I read every night. I do an hour reading. I know you don't really care about that. But... Nice, Teresa. I only read one book this year. Surprised you can read. See, when I say it, it seems mean. But when you say it to me, everyone's like, yo, that's just Yasmin. Anyway, well, that's all done. This next one is asparagus. Asparagus. Probably need more. Probably need more seeds here. Get weird. I think asparagus is up here. What genre? It's fantasy. So I do a wiki. I built a wiki, and I'm the only one that updates it. It's called the Kings of War. Just kingsofwarwiki.com, and I've built that entire wiki. And part of that universe are these books that some writers make, and I type up summaries for it and flesh out the biographies of the characters and all that fun stuff. And I'll also do that before bed, and that's helped me get through all my crazy that I have. The Nature's Night is another fantasy novel. It's about some knights who are from nature. But thank you, Teresa, for asking. I really appreciate someone asking and not making fun of me. Really refreshing when people don't make fun of you. After I get ready for bed, I have to plug myself into the wall, and so my cord only reaches so far. So I can't reach the sink to fill up my drink bottle. I say that because, you know, Yasmin needs some more things to make fun of me because of it. So Yasmin, if you want to make fun of me because of that one, feel free. You know, making fun of the disabled is fun. You read 25 books this year. Damn. Good effort. I don't think I could finish like a 300-400 page book in a month. Dave, have you heard of a book called The Witcher? No, I've never heard of The Witcher 3. A CD Projekt Red. And I know it was originally a book series to begin with. I made it too small. I've heard of the book series Witcher. How do you pee then? I can make the cord reaches the bathroom, luckily enough, because the bathroom's right next to our bed. So the cord reaches that. It just can't reach the sink in the kitchen where I fill my drink bottle. It sucks. It sucks because... Oh, asparagus, there you go. Because sometimes you just, like, you forget to fill your drink bottle, or you forget to do something, or forget to get something from the kitchen. You're just like, ugh. Go all the way. I have to ask my partner. And that's... You know, yeah, she's normally pretty good with it. But once in a while, I have the smart ass, which, believe it or not, I know this will shock some of you. I am a little bit of a smart ass in real life. If I've just been a smartass, she tortures me about it. So that normally doesn't go too well for me. Yeah, no, I know. It's a shocking revelation, Yasmin. It's a good Buggers fan. Yeah, I've heard The Witcher is good. That's why they made 3 games, now 4 games over it. About it, not over it. Alright, next one I'm going to do is blueberries. So we're going to get some blueberries. Alice. I know Alice's. So for those that don't know and are curious, we are currently getting ready for the update. Hopefully I can show this. We're getting ready for the update using my spreadsheet. And this is what I do for the update. I make sure I've got a full chest of every single item, and that's the ultimate goal for this. So just a little reminder for those that are curious. I don't know, did that show my music? Oh, what? I just realized I programmed things the right way, so that's actually working. Really, we've never known. I thought it would be pretty obvious. I mean, I literally am calling your daughter Mini T. And that's a pretty smart-ass thing to say. I don't know if Yasmin, you've been here for that, but her daughter's name is now Mini T. I get it's Nicole, in real life, but it's mini T for now. So if you get your music, oh yeah, we'll do that now. And we'll probably say, oh yeah, we'll probably. I don't want that. I actually don't really want that cozy book. We'll save the Moonstone for the update as well. So. This question is how bug it is. Because it goes through PayPal, it doesn't hit my account straight away, so I'm going to use my own card. So, I probably should wait for the seasonal one, but I'm going to do it now anyway. I'm pretty sure it converts to my currency. I always get confused by that. Thank you so much for that, Teresa. It means a lot, more than you know. And so we'll save some of that for the update on Thursday. You could have waited. Oh, I did. You should have said that before. Too late now. Oh well. Oh well. At least it'll give us something to get on. Oh well. It's too late. What's done is done. Let's not live in the past. Ignore that. Let's get blueberries. We need blueberries. Trying to figure out where I put them. Blueberries. Oh, they hear that. Alright, cool. So, according to my handy dandy spreadsheet, bring it over here. Cool. Okay, handy dandy spreadsheet requires 63. So, I'm pretty sure with the bonuses, we should get at least 13. That's all we really need. But this whole thing, the whole drama though, did remind me to make sure I update the description to actually have the links for it. And there's no point doing a fundraiser if no one can actually put money towards the fundraiser. So I'm going to have to update that. Don't know how I must have accidentally deleted it when I was updating that. And I'll put the link to the Discord too in it. I know I do have the Nightbot just reminding it, but to be honest, every dollar I do put towards the transplant account really does help me put my brain at ease a little bit. Ah, sorry, just getting a message saying, thanks for your purchase. Alright, where's the blueberries? This is why I need the bubble things. There it goes. Cool. Alright. Alright, well that one's done. Now next one's raspberries. Oh. Raspberries, there we go. We only need... We only need 13 of them. Okay. How many have we got? We've got 28. That's good. Alright, next one is Ambrosia. That was one we can buy. Now, as I said before, as a bit of a reminder, I will be doing an extra stream at 4 PM my time, so just look at your clock right now. Add in 8 hours. Well, 8 hours but minus 49 minutes. That's the best math you're going to get today. So I'm basically what I'm doing today, and this is not even going to care about this, but what I'm doing today is how my schedule will be after my transplant. So the idea is that once I've done my transplant, once I got back home, I'm going to have to start getting into a routine to go back to work and to have a good routine, you know, day to day. And so I'm going to use streaming as that mechanism to help me get myself back on track. Now, normally you would go 9 to 5 kind of hours. So I'd normally go 8 till about 4:30. That would be my normal working hours. But obviously I'm recovering. I don't want to push myself too hard. So my goal is just to do at least 8 hours a day of streaming, but split it up. And so I'll probably start at 6 o'clock like I normally do, go until 8 o'clock. Not 8 o'clock, sorry, 10 o'clock my time. Take a break until 4 PM my time, and then go until 8 o'clock. And that will be my bit of my routine. I'll see how it goes, and I'll probably drop a day here and there, depending on how my health goes. But that's the idea of this. So I'm thinking 4 PM is a good start, or maybe even 3 PM is a good start. I don't know. But this is my way of working out whether that works for me. So the second stream that will be later today is actually just going to be on Twitch, just because I want to play my own music, be more Radio Dave kind of. The evenings can be more Radio Dave, and in the mornings can be more just this, you know. But yeah, that's the idea. So we'll see how that goes. It's the reason why I want to kind of test it now is that having a good routine of knowing what I'm going to do is really going to help me sort my life out, really, after the transplant. Hopefully I'll have enough funds to last the 12 months, but that's the other risk, is that if my savings aren't there when this finally does happen, I'm going to have to go back to work a little bit earlier, and that might be a bit rough for me. So I'm going to need to have a really good routine already settled. I'm going to want to see how I go, because there is a good chance that I will need more time off work. Whether work gives me that or not, I have no idea. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know how many people you've known that's had a heart transplant, but from my understanding, it's a little bit rough. So we want to take it easy. We want to be smart about it and not push myself more than I need to. But that's why I'm really appreciative of donations like the one Teresa gave me, because that goes into that pot. And yeah, a little bit helps, and it's just why my landlord doesn't raise my rent. I worked out I need about 24,000 just to pay for the rent, and I think all up plus expenses. Well, we did it like an average of expenses, so it'll probably be less than this because we're obviously got a bit skint. We need about 37,000 for a year, for both of us. Good chance we won't get there, but I mean, all we can really do is try at the end of the day. Sorry, that was a little bit more information than most of you want, but the joys of this stream is also it's therapy for me of saying what's on my mind. 68. My back, I fall asleep. Oh, that's alright, Elizabeth. I'm glad I have a soothing enough voice for you to go to sleep. I'm assuming. Let me have that one. Let me just believe that's the reason. Alright, that's Ambrosia ended. I have someone that I know that was on an LVAD and she had a heart transplant. She kind of went through what you have. No, well, how did it go for her? Because I think I got stuck. I'm stuck in hearing about the horror stories because no one on Reddit or that just says, "Oh no, it went well," and that's it. Most people that are posting are talking about like the shit that they went through and the roughness of it. So I guess from your perspective, how were they? And there's not to deter you from being truthful. I genuinely just want to know. I'm an average Joe on it. That's 48, so that's ambrosia done. Next one, cocoa bean. But like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm terrified as hell. It's someone ripping your literal heart out of your chest and giving you a new one, and your body constantly fighting a battle of rejection, of like it doesn't want this thing in your body, despite the fact it's the one thing keeping you alive. Alright, cocoa bean 948. Oh, actually, I only need 18. Oh, that works. She was 33. Damn, she was young. When was this? If she had LVAD, it would have been at least the last 10, 15 years. Because LVADs have only really been around since the late 2000s. Well, the LVADs that are more publicly used. So it would have been at least still like 10 to 15. She was down a couple of months, but she's doing great, working and everything. She leads a pretty normal life. Well, that's good to hear. Well, I think what I'm curious about is because I've actually had a bung heart my entire life, I don't actually know what it's going to be like. Because I'm going to all of a sudden have this huge amount of energy that previously I did not have, because I've never had a fully functioning heart, as it turns out. So I'm super curious of how it's going to affect me. I think my ADHD is bad now. Just wait until I get full blood to my brain. Cocoa bean, that's 47. Cool. Alright, next one is rice. Oh, okay. I don't know if I have proper rice. Like within the last 4 years, there's a guy in town I live with. He has to tell the doctor and nurses what to do and how. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have to do. That's why I have the blue folder. But in my bag, I carry this bag around wherever I go. This bag right here. It's got all my spare batteries because I have basically spare equipment for if anything goes wrong here. Like everything has got a replacement. And this is the folder. I just got a big cam on this one. Oh no. Oh. It pulled on the cord. This is my big folder that has everything that I need. My girlfriend actually wrote a lot of this up. It has all my medication. She wrote that. She did all that. She's even tabbed them all. And that's all my medication. That's all my doctor's notes of everything that happened. So I normally just give it to a doctor, say, read that, and then we'll talk. There's a note about my stroke. There's my these are all the alarms for the LVAD, and all the okay. That's a birthday card from my parents of Spider-Man that they gave me because apparently they think I'm 5 years old. But yeah, that's all my documentation. I'm alright. It's just I grabbed it before I recorded it. It falls on it, and that was probably not the smoothest thing I should have done. It's been a little bit temperamental recently. But yeah, I have to keep it all. I have to explain it. What happens in New Zealand? LVAD's a lot rarer than it has in America. So in America, they have something called the opioid crisis, and because opioids are a lot easier to get over there, you tend to get a lot of abuse, and so LVADs are typically given out in a lot more frequency than over here. Over here, you only will get an LVAD. I mean, over here is all paid for as well. I mean, you could go private and stuff, but no one does because it's all paid for. So over here, if you get an LVAD, you only get an LVAD if you are going on the transplant list. They've only ever explanted, which means take an LVAD out of a patient, one time, and that was for someone that had a really rough pregnancy, and she apparently was around my age, and she had it plugged in, and once she got better, once she recovered from the pregnancy, she had it taken out again. And that was the only ever time it was explanted. So no one, I think I'm one of the longest people that have ever had an LVAD in New Zealand. I think there's one other person, and that's only because he got it a few months before me. So no one's hit the 3-year mark, at least in New Zealand, with having an LVAD, because they typically get a transplant before then. LVAD's not very common here. It's a lot more common in America than anywhere else in the world. That's what I've learned. So you can get there's three kind of versions of transplant. There's bridge to transplant, bridge to recovery, and bridge to decision. I think maybe there's another one. Oh, bridge to treatment. I think bridge to recovery and bridge to treatment are the same thing. Oh no, there's another one where they don't recover. That's their only option. Bridge to telepathy. Yeah, that's a sad movie. They also have to be on transplant list and all the same rules. Now there's a lot of people that live with their LVAD because that's their only option because of the drug abuse and they don't qualify for a transplant. I think the longest person ever to have an LVAD is 16 years. I think that's the longest someone has survived with it. Longest LVAD patient. The longest living LVAD patient generally is recognized as a patient supported by a HeartMate 2, so it's the version less than this one, for 16 continuous years. And that was for Maria Rodriguez from the USA. She passed away in February 2024. So there are definitely a lot of people that do live on an LVAD because that's the only thing they can. But bridge to transplant is common. But in America, it's given out as a permanent solution. Really, from the drug abuse side of things, is that the reason why they don't qualify. And because, I mean, one day if we figure out how to grow this kind of stuff in labs, that fixes that problem entirely. Until we do, we're kind of stuck. There's Mike and Silly now banded to where they are. I think Sully should be around here, but I don't think Mike will be. We'll switch over to farming. I'm pretty sure this is rice. Is that rice? It is rice. Perfect. That's what we want. Banned. Yeah. See, this is what I was talking. This is what I'm talking about, Mini C. Your mum just bans. Now she's segregating monsters to islands. She is being. Go walk around her island. I bet you she doesn't have a lot of non-humans. I'm just saying. Just saying that you shouldn't discriminate. Discrimination is bad. And that's my words of wisdom today. Discrimination is bad. You're welcome, humanity. Ah, sorry. There we go. You don't see my stupid face, sorry. Oh, I ran out of mist, damn it. Alright, I have to go get my own mist. Thanks, Minnie, too. Appreciate it. Sorry, I got too into talking about stuff. I should move the Steam Deck to be like... the Stream Deck in front of me so I can actually do it properly. Hi, Spy! Hi, Spy. How you doing? Are you excited for the update? Hey, Teresa Martinez. Two Teresas? Well, one's Teresa, one's Teresa, one's Teresa. Oh, I don't know. Oh no, two Teresas. I'm gonna have to call normal Teresa Big Teresa. We got Mini T and Big T. Big T. Oh no. I feel like I'm gonna get punched on that one. How you going, Teresa Martinez 5004? You can't say my name. No, I can't. And I am going to once again blame my disability for it. I had a stroke. And so I can't pronounce things well. That is why I cannot pronounce Teresa right. You got Big T. So for Teresa Martinez, just so you know, Shadow Raven is Teresa's daughter that we call Little T. And she loves it as well. She was just like, call me Little T, I like it. It reminds me of Mr. T. And I'm like, I don't really want to call you that. It's kind of weird. And she's like really keen for me to do it. So I do it. Because I don't want to discriminate people against what they want to be called. So it's only fair. You can call me Turtle or Tiger Turtle. You like turtles. Call you Tiger. I call you Turtle because I don't think I can remember Tiger Turtle. Tiger Turtle. Tiger Turtle. I like Ninja Turtles. Right before you got sick, I couldn't say it right. Shh. 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 Teresa, you're not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to point that out. That's the reason why I want to say it. Teresa, Dave also loves to be called Grumpy Dave. It's what. Look, I'm okay with being called Grumpy Dave because I know I'm a grumpy, miserable piece of shit sometimes. So it doesn't. That doesn't really work, Big T. Alright, you both are being called Big T and Mini T from now on. You guys have started a war that you guys can't win. Because I'm stubborn. There's a reason why my girlfriend calls me stubborn. Because I'm stubborn. And she hates it. But I still do it anyway, because I can't help myself. I grew up watching Ninja Turtles, my older bro, the original Turtles. I did too. I've got the original playset. If you go to my multicam, so my break cam, which is the one over there that has the Ninja Turtle looking at it, you can kind of see me. That's on top of the original 1988 playset. That's where what he's standing on right now. I need to try and get freaking... Oh, there we go. That's enough. That's what I wanted. I'm being annoying. Ah, you're not being annoying. It's fine. Have you not met us, mate? I think the stream is just to have fun, and you can be mean to each other, but not like vicious mean. I don't think anyone's ever vicious mean, and if anyone ever takes it too far, which is typically me, you basically call me out and just basically call me a jerk, and have a serious chat. And the mods could probably validate me being a dick sometimes. Alright, well that's all the rice done. Treat to eat the birdie. Is everyone just going to have like an intro phrase when they come into the stream? A catchphrase. Everyone has a catchphrase when they enter in. Should add it to the Nightbot as well. Like, you just explanation your name, and then it pops up with it. I like use Lizzie because my grandmother gives a name. I like Elizabeth mainly because that is my mother's middle name is Elizabeth. So I like Elizabeth. My oldest daughter's called Elizabeth, and she goes by Lizzie or Liz. That's the one in New Zealand right now, right? Any word from her? Is she enjoying herself? How's she feeling about the whole thing? Always get curious, because everyone has different... There are people that come to New Zealand and hate it. And it's just because something's happened. And it's normally just a bad experience, but... Always get curious. Alright, well, rice is done. Fly left better. That's 79. I just need 79. Mine is Birdie. My mum calls me that. My dad said. I do know someone at work called Bridie, but I think you're the reason why every time I see their name, I think Birdie. Because every time I see it, I can't help myself but say Birdie. And I think that's on you, Spy. I prefer my middle name to my last name, apparently. No one in my life cares, though. Well, I've got a very posh name. So I'm going to say, this is the first time ever, I'm probably going to say my full name, and probably last time ever, I'm going to say my full name on stream. So no one, please, steal my identity. Don't. And you wouldn't want to steal it anyway. I'm disabled, and it'd be hard to prove your identity. Alright, so my full name is David Charles Heads. And I've always wanted to be called Sir. So Sir David Charles Heads. Maybe even Esquire on it. Sir David Charles Heads Esquire. And then tilt my little top hat. That's my full name. But I just get called Dave. Nope, I don't. If I wanted to call you Nicole, I would have named you that. Well, no one said... she was saying that she prefers... Little T is saying that she prefers her name, not you. Jeez. She prefers her middle name. Where did your middle name come from? I guess, Teresa, you'll be able to answer that one. Actually, no. Mini T should say where her middle name came from, and then Teresa can check if that's indeed the story. Where is Goofy's stall? Where did I put it? The stall's there. Our stall's here. Must it heads with an S. With an S. That's a very... I went through high school. Think of every joke in the book. I got that. It left me with very, very little self-esteem. As a result, I've been through all that. Why I was an emo kid, why I like My Chemical Romance. Mine is Teresa Jean. Don't like it. Teresa Jean's alright. Your name was Billie Jean, that would be funny. Mum just came up with a name she liked, Erin Nicole. Was your name Erin or Nicole? She was named after my friend, and I like Nicole. You named her after a friend. At least, like, I'm named David. Because after the King David of Scotland. You named her after someone you had a good time and a drink with. Enough said about that, the better. You're Teresa Suzanne. Suzanne. That feels like an old name now. Suzanne. I don't think you meet a lot of people called Suzanne or Susan. Feels like an older name. Feels like if we didn't pick Karen, it would probably be Susan. Or Suzanne. First name Erin, middle name Nicole. But you prefer Nicole. Or Minnie T. I'm going to have to stick with Minnie T. I think out of respect for Teresa, I'm going to have to call you Minnie T. Fly Elite Better. Where's the Better? And that's all done. That's 48. I'll put the mushrooms away. She was. Ooh, that's past tense. Was she upset that you named a kid after her and that was too much pressure for her and she decided not to be your friend anymore? Such an ass name. David. Oh no. No calling me David. That's a rule though. Please. Please don't call me David. I really don't like being called David. Oh shit, I've shown a weakness now. I've shown a weakness to the internet. It's all downhill from here. I updated the wrong one. Alright, well that's all done. Next one is Slush Ice. Alright, just 85 Slush Ice. Where is Remy's? Hi, Firefly. That's a new name. We've got two new names. Like we've got a new Teresa and a Firefly. How you doing? Sorry, I didn't see you say hey before, Firefly. Sorry. And stop being an ass. That's my nature, though. You don't come here for quality entertainment. You come here to be triggered. In the nicest way possible. Alright, Slush Ice. How long does asparagus take to grow? 2 hours and 50 minutes. Alright, there's going to be a long wait on that one. Where's my Slush Ice? There we go. Slush Ice is all done. Next one. Flyers in Grain. Flyers in Grain. Oh, Elysian Grain, sorry. It's a grain you buy. Where is it? It's here. Go buy some. I have to remember where it is, though. No, you didn't see them because you was on a Great Dave rant. I'm always on a rant. This is the problem with why I don't think I could handle a big stream, is that I will feel so bad for missing people's messages. And I already feel bad. You got maybe 300 carrot... Why have you got so much carrot seeds in storage? I mean, if you really like carrots, that makes sense. But, I mean, do you really like carrots? Gotta drive. Bye, Sir Dave. Thank you, Mini T. You have a safe trip home. And I'll maybe see you next time if your mum gives you permission. Because we all know you have to check in with your mum just to make sure. We'll get rid of some of the inks, eh? Where's it? There. I took the presents idea from you, Dave. I now have outfits for every royal toil companion that is leveling. Perfect. It makes your life so much easier once you get into a really good routine of switching it over. Especially if you're just like, oh, I want to quickly do a bit of farming. Switching that over, even though you might not have time or you can't be bothered getting a companion, at least you've got the pets next to you, which will give you that bonus. So it's a positive. 86. We want 86 of these. There you go. She's 30 years old. She doesn't need your permission. But you're her boss, so she kind of does. It was tricky to choose which one and that needed an upgrade. Presets. Yeah, I mean, I ended up, because I've leveled every single pet. I got some beard hair in my mouth. Because I've leveled all my companions, I just picked the ones that I like now. And that makes things a little bit easier. And then you can change them as you're like, oh, I actually like this pet now, and just use that. Only problem is that it deselects it from if you've assigned it to a companion house, and that's the only bugger of it. So if you've made this amazing build, you made this amazing build, you will have to kind of get rid of it in order for that to work. All right, I need Snow White. What is Snow White? What have I given her? A mining. Of course I gave her mining, because Snow White's 7 dwarfs. I think maybe. Use Wally to farm. I put all my farming companions on my farming islands. So it means I can just go there and then just pick whatever companion I see there. It's because the sleeping schedule kind of throws it off. So I've got a good amount of people that do everything. That there's always at least one. Trying to find a pet, companion. Lady. We'll go pick lady. Buzz. If we go back over to my list. So this is what my list is so far. I'm really ticking them off, so just gonna get rid of those. There we go. So those are all the ones I've got left. I'm slowly ticking them down. I keep them on my other screen. Ooh. Yeah. Alright, so we've got about 30 minutes to go. But as I said, I'll be back on later today in about 6 hours' time. Alright, where's lady? I do want to eventually make all the outfits kind of matching whatever activity I'm doing. Mainly so at a glance, I know what companions I've actually got currently set. And that will help speed things up a little bit. 6 hours, what are you going to do during that time? Well, It will be 10 a.m. for me, so I'll probably spend it with my girlfriend until 4 p.m. It's the middle of the day. Olives. I think olives is a tuna yard. Oh no, I think maybe olives is Storybook Vale. I'm starting to think it's Storybook Vale. Where is it? I was trying to think. So, I was going to ask what you're going to do until 4 p.m. I was just probably hanging out with girlfriend. We might play some Far Cry. Far Cry New Dawn. We're playing through that at the moment. Probably some chores. Might eat a burrito. Have a shower. Probably have a shower. I only can have a shower once every 2 days, and my girlfriend has to redo my bandage. So I always look forward to shower day. It's the only time I can really feel like a bit of a human. It's 5:30. I think, guessing that's America. American time. Alright, cool. Well, that's some good olives. And the next one is cabbage. So we're pretty much going to be doing this in the afternoon stream. We're going to do more grinding, food grinding. And then tomorrow, we're going to do the final prep, which is some material grinding. We are going to stock up on whatever we need. Money, we're also going to put up the leveling machine. And put that up. And pretty much get ready to go. Get ready to go. And then, the next day, we'll be doing the 12-hour stream, starting at 6 a.m. my time. And it will go on till 6 p.m. my time. And the quiet period, if anyone's curious, is between 11 a.m. my time to around about 3 or 4. That's what I call the quiet time. Not a lot of people are around. Olives, sorry. 4:30 here, gotta do dishes and get dinner for the kids soon. But that's the joys of my particular stream. It's just a chill out one. You can drop in and drop out whenever you need to. So that's 47 and then 11. Alright, cabbage. Do cabbage next. Good old Texas. I can't think of any reason why I would go to Texas, to be honest. Because I think if I go to America, I'll probably just go to Florida and the Kennedy Space Center. I can't think of anywhere else I would want to go. I can't think of any reason to go to Texas other than the fact to just say you went to Texas. That's pretty much it. I feel like I will get bullied for being a foreigner, which I had enough of that in high school. Where is my cabbages? That's my lettuce. Cabbages are here. Here are my cabbages. And cabbage seeds.
It's such a gift to be amongst friends.
Alright, I need some cabbage seeds. Alright, we'll grab you.
I just had to come to the surface to see you.
The asparagus is still growing. It's over there, still growing. Farming. Alright, so this should... And corn. Do I have any corn grown? No, I probably need to get some corn too. Is that corn? I can't tell if that corn... Oh, yeah, that's corn. Oh, I've got corn right there. Alright. But you go to Disney World, Disneyland. I've already been. I went when I was a kid. And plus, it's mega expensive nowadays. I'm not going to spend thousands and thousands of dollars just to wait in a line of a ride. These are cabbages, right, Dave? Yeah, cool. Because, yeah, one thing I don't say much is I used to live in America for 2 years. I lived in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, and then we moved down to Tampa Bay in Florida. So we went to Epcot, went to Disney World, and then we went to Disneyland. We went over to California for a little bit. We traveled the country in an RV for a little while. My dad worked for IBM, so we traveled all around the world. Which, as a kid, you don't appreciate at the time. As an adult, I kind of wish I realized how lucky I was at the time. But that's the joys of being a kid, right? Ignorance is bliss. Alright, I need cabbage seeds. I need cabbage seeds and corn seeds. I don't think I'm getting corn seeds now. Oh no, they've got corn seeds there. I think I need cabbage seeds. Right, where do I get cabbages from? There we go, Antonio Isle. Alright. I don't remember where in... I should just checked it then. Alright, cool. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not gonna... No! No! We don't want that. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. No, that makes me look super bad and sad. God damn it. Don't know about that one. You said I say a lot of stupid stuff. I say a lot of stupid stuff. The key to it is not bringing it back up again. Oh no. Right, someone said, I came to your stream, but you're not replying to me. Who's Elsev Tuba 01? Alright. I'm not seeing them saying anything. Who's that? Someone called Elsave Tuba 01 said they came to my stream and I'm not replying back to them. But I don't recall that name popping up at all. I don't see your name. Yeah, I don't really understand it. Anyway, I'm gonna buy some cabbages. Way to go, This is why I turn against my mods. Exactly why I turn against my mods. Yeah, I've never seen them, but they're still chatting to me, but now they're like, oh, what's up? I'm like, dude, I'm streaming. Bugger off. I bet you they're just a scammer, though. I bet you they'll be a scammer. They'd be like, what's up? Like, do you want to give me some money? It's like, dude, do I really seem like someone that's in a situation that can give you money? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I shouldn't worry about it. I just don't like people being mad at me for no reason. I feel like it's a scam though. Alright, I'm not replying to them. Alright, where is... Yeah, it sounds like a scammer. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Anyway, so we've got about 25 minutes to go. I managed to tick off a good chunk off my list, but still quite a lot to go. Block and report. Yeah, I might do. We'll see if they reply back, though. I just told them I'm not going to reply, talk and stream, and then I might. But if they don't, then I'll just block them. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, but if they ruin my trust, then... Alright, so I got all the cabbages. Got all the cabbages. Now we're going to get corn. So we've got 1 and 3 memories down there. But I'll be comfortable if we've got 5 memories. Well, at least we've got something for update day. Ideally, I probably want around about 10 to 15 memories. I do have a habit of ignoring people though when chat is when I get really into a rant or a discussion or something like that. I trust one. There we go. There's my 5. That's what I wanted. Alright, sweet. I've got 1. Got 3 there, so that's 4. 5, 6. Cool. I got 6. Alright, that is a good start. Very good start. I think you probably need about 15, because normally you get open 5 memories first, and then open 10 memories, so in total you need 15. So, let's see how that goes. Ooh, thanks. Alright, so, next up, so we've done the olives, cabbage, corn, ginger seems to be the one. And we probably can do asparagus later today as well. I've neglected doing this list for a while for the last few updates as well. So it's rather behind. I should sell this. And also, if anyone needs anything, you can obviously ask for it in the Dream Teams. That makes it a lot easier if I've just got them on the fly. All done. Ginger's next. And now I need a forging buddy. Ah, Maryland's one. So I'm pretty sure Ginger's in the Forgotten.
Oh, hello. We have to stop Ursula from taking control of this valley. Hungry.
Question 4. Outset presets. What would you call one for the horse companions? Mounting? Which ones would you use for the horse companions, though? Because it depends on the task that you do and the horse. Are there companions that specifically help the horse? Why would I guess my question is, why would you have separate ones for the horse? Is Ginger only available here though? Where's Ginger? Ginger, there we go. Oh, it's only in the film. Alright. Now it's a question of, okay, find it all. Oh shit. I guess galloping? I don't know. I don't know why. I know they do mine. Yeah, I know they do. They basically do everything. They do mining. It depends on if the horse is trained to do it. So it can do digging, it can do watering, it can do farming, it can do mining. It pretty much can do everything that you normally can do. I don't know if fishing, actually. I don't think it can do fishing, which makes a lot of sense. But to be honest, if you would... Any of your existing ones, like foraging, fishing, and all that, like farming, already exists. So you just use those ones, and then just go on the horse. I don't think there's any companions that would benefit being on a horse outside of not being on a horse. It's pretty equal. This is my failure of an area that I was building. How many have I got so far? Only 28. What do I need? I need 104. I need at least above 50. How many have I? Got 3. I've done that because I don't have a lot of mist, but it's the easiest way to find stuff. think that's all. I got 51. Not quite enough. Double check I got them. I'll be able to finish that later today, though. Just dump this all away. Oh, I probably have ginger in there. In here. Have you done everything in Dreamlight Valley? I have done pretty much everything, other than some of the, or just the Bell bundle mission pack thing that you can buy. It's the one thing I haven't done. Or is one. But I've done the majority of it. I could buy the bundle and then say I'm 100% done. But to be honest, I don't think you need it to be 100% done. It's just that's how my brain works. There, I still need to do that. But because you have to buy it, I'm kind of resisting. There we go. That's 47, and then that's 3. Oh, mint. That's the next one. Mint, I need 108, a little bit more. But pretty much anything that you're curious about, Elizabeth, you can always ask for in the stream. I'm more than happy to share. Maybe there's a particular house or something in the game if you've ever been curious about. You always use my stream as a bit of a forum to put it out there. And also we've got Discord as well. So you can always use Discord to ask any questions you have. My sneaky way of trying to get more people to talk on that thing. Luckily up here is a lot easier to spot things. And me lurking, driving home. Fair enough. Safe trip. We've only got about 15 minutes left to go, so... But it's been fun. I'm liking these longer streams. They don't feel too taxing. I think that's a big one as well. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the nightbot works. I need to make... Yeah, I need to make sure those work. Those little... Yeah, use them all. The bubbles for storage, how do I get them? I believe you need bubbles, which are available from Storybook Vale. So you'll need the Storybook Vale expansion to get the bubbles. And you need to pick up the resource, the bubbles. Which is available from... I don't think you can actually show a map of that place without actually going to it, eh? It is... This one, like Fallen Fortress is typically where I find them, but you find them all in the mushroom place. And you just pour water on it and it pops and you get them. I think you can dig up the bubbles as well. You get the bubbles. It should tell me on here, right? Where's the bubbles? Bubbles. Oh, they're fairy bubbles, that's it. There you go. I think you can dig them up too. And then you just make them on the bench. Oh god, I don't know what that. But it could be bubble. Yeah, it's bubble. There you go. And these are the ones here. There's 3 different types. You need an opal as well. Opal and fairy bubbles. You have it not unlocked it yet. So yeah, so you'll need to unlock it in order to get it. But you should get some on just doing the quest line. Did I pick up all of them? Just check those. There's 3 more. So I got this. How much mint have I got? Only 30. Right, but still 2 more I need to pick up. One more. There. There we go, got them all. So I probably can just do another run of those later. Could even do the run when offline, but to reckon on. You know what I want for the collections page is forgot Gameloft to remove the different maps. Just keep all areas category. They have the locations of which biome, which maps items can be found in, which is why you need 3. I think there's so much. The UI needs a lot of work. Let's just say that the UI needs a lot of work, and the ability to like even just look at another map when you're just chilling out. Like right here, I want to just look at the other maps and just kind of work out where everything is, but I can't. And it's frustrating that very simple things just don't seem to be something that they care about. Very frustrating. So that's 40 and 33. I'm gonna have to do another run of those. Garlic. I have to go to Garlic Land. Garlic, I need 101. Oh, these are mushrooms. Where's garlic? There's garlic. That's ginger. That's vanilla. It's garlic. The notification dot is ticking you off. Yeah, I get that a lot. I mean, sometimes you can get rid of them, and like that's how you get rid of them. It's just the fact that you have to find it. It doesn't really tell you. All areas. Yeah, it's really annoying. You just can't. You can't just quickly. Like the problem is you can't quickly scroll to it as well. So you have no idea like which one is showing the red dot. Always one that's not there. Yeah, that's the other one. It's sometimes glitched out. I'm sure garlic can be found somewhere. My foot's gone completely numb. I forget I have really bad circulation, so I shouldn't sit on your damn foot, Dave. There you go. You can get them in the wild woods as well, and the lagoon. There's actually a lot of places you can get it. But actually, we might be able to smash this out. Cut off all the circulation to my... Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. Oh, you followed me on Twitch as well. Thank you. So apparently you can get the garlic from a lot of places. Because I've cut a lot of places off. Makes it hard to... Well, not cut a lot of off, but put the pathing in only certain areas. Makes the spawning really difficult to find. Some there. So you can watch me later. Oh, nice. I appreciate it. Well, you can actually listen to my music there as well, because I play a lot of the music I'm hearing right now. You'll be able to hear. So it's a cool little feature that only Twitch has. That's why these streams are normally just the game music now. Mainly because I was tired of getting constantly notified that it was copywritten striked. Alright, what I'll do, because I can't be bothered finding everything else. There's 7 of them. Ah, screw it. I'll just grab that. Oh, I didn't have enough mist for it. But we've always got Discord as well, so... and if one reason I can't stream, for one reason or another, maybe me and my partner are out or something like that and can't get back in time, I'll post it on there.
The villagers here are so dear.
Look, Maribel's sitting there. That's cool. I always planned for that to happen. Oh. Alright, so what we're going to do is go here. Some garlic. Need 101. 111 garlic. Love 80s and 90 hits. Well, you'll get a 2,000 hits as well. Just a mix of everything. Pretty much as anything I'm craving for. I might actually add a few more things to it before the stream. A good range of different music. And the idea is that I've got so much on the playlist that it's something different all the time. I hate how the machines don't actually work. There we go. Got now. I got 24. It's not a lot. I'm being damn Twitch. What's wrong with Twitch? Oh yeah, you don't like me when you use Twitch because you only like YouTube. Yeah, I know. I mean, if I could have it on both, that would make sense. The difference is Restream doesn't divide the soundtrack up. So, I have a question. When you level, do your location pick up flowers and woods and stuff? Vacuum? When you level, do you does the vacuum to get... Might need to rephrase that. Sorry, Elizabeth. Didn't quite understand that one. Do you mean does it level your characters if you use the vacuum? Is that what you're asking? Sell that. keys. One day I'll complete the Dreamlight activity for it. Do you have the advanced vacuum? Yes, I do. Like my vacuum to pick up stuff. My vacuum is level 1. Ah, yeah. Well, I mean, the vacuums work of the higher the grade of it, the more stuff it can pick up. It doesn't level your characters, so you don't get any friendship experience for it. But it does count as picking things up when it comes to like a dream duty, like these. Like for example, this is my harvest cake gooseberries one, right? And so if I go over here, and if you look at my harvest gooseberries on the left hand side, you notice what it's at 731. And if I pick up 4, it should be 735. There you go. So it does count towards your dream duty. It just doesn't count outside of that for experience or anything like that. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to pick up those because I need them. Alright, we're going to do one last check and then we'll probably call it a day. That's about it. Oh, I ended up getting a stack. Alright. Alright, I'm going to put all this stuff away and then we'll call it. You're answering Elizabeth. Oh yeah, I know. I was just heading onto it. Keep all the... I'll keep... all the stuff I got. Oh, there you go. I actually got enough. So that's 47. I guess I added the ones that were already in my chest. Cool. Alright, that was a good chunk done. Cool. We have a bit, still a bit to do. We have 43 of them to do, but we've got 4 hours later today to tick off a lot of boxes for it. So I'm just going to put everything away and we'll call it. And then tomorrow we'll do the same thing but for materials. Which tends to be a bit harder, but what we can do is work out what critical ones we're missing. I think that's what screwed us last time, is that we didn't have a lot of dream shards. And we needed them. Ended up being stuck on one of them. God damn it! Oh, clear. Okay. So orange. That's the fun thing of working out where I put everything. Okay. Alright, now it's... Sorry, I had to restart my phone. Oh, no, it's alright. I'm nearly done anyway. I'm just wrapping things up. Dumping everything off. And critters keep on picking up stuff. almost finished planting your pumpkin seeds. Whoa, that would have been exhausting. Nearly there. Did you finish the treasure hunt? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Actually, I'll sell this stuff. I'll show you in a sec. I was just got distracted. As I always do. Yes, I did. So, treasure hunt. There we go. So yeah, we got the pirate throne, got that, and I've put the pirate throne in Pirate Island. We might as well finish the stream there. Why not? Go to Pirate Island. Wait, I won't pick up any more things anyway. And there you go, Pirate Island. With the best flag in the world, best pirate flag in the world. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, where did I put the... Maybe I didn't put it down. Oh, it's there. Pirate throne, there we go. I got the pirate throne right there. Did 4 of them one day and I couldn't do any more. That's weird, because I managed to do it. And you still get it, it still spawns as well. Because then the fishing thing still spawned for me, even though I finished it. Anyway, we'll leave it there. So thanks everyone for popping along today. Thanks Spy, thanks Teresa, thanks Elizabeth, or the list. Thanks Minnie T, thanks Yasmin. Thank you, the new Teresa. Thanks Firefly, and thanks everyone else that has watched, will watch, or could watch in the future. And Witless Bone Water, if you're still around, I'm not sure if you are, but I really appreciate everyone. As I said, I'll be on 4 p.m. New Zealand time, and for those that can't be bothered with working that out, that's in 6 hours time. So I'll just be on Twitch only, so make sure you follow me on there, but all that fun stuff, I'm off, I'm knackered now, my voice is starting